I'm all set and ready to put some good paint on here now. I'm going to do an epoxy sealer, and hopefully it'll stick to this garbage paint. I guess we'll see how that happens. Be a little experiment. I got it all scuffed up good, and I wiped it down with some chemicals, so it should be all right. But we'll see how it goes. I've also got my doors all taped off. I gotta do the rockers and the sill plates, we're gonna call them. And I've already done inside here with the epoxy sealer, and that's, well, it's just dry now. Did that a couple hours ago. I don't know if I'll put any more paint on that. I'll probably just call it good, lay the carpet down, and bolt it all back together. But on the outside here, I'm not sure if I want to do a black or try to do some kind of a color match and match this body color a little bit. I don't know. That's going to be difficult because I don't want to do any blends or anything. So, I don't know. Let's see how this goes. That's sprayed alright. I've got the gun turned down real low so I don't have a lot of overspray, and that's causing me to spray a little dry. But I think the only place that really affects me much is on the rocker tube, or whatever you want to call it. But other than that, came up pretty good. I actually didn't spray dry at all here. Maybe I changed something. See right there, you can see, if I catch it on the right there, you see, sprayed a little dry. This is really not the environment or scenario that you would want to paint in to get an actual decent paint job. I'm just more looking to protect it and make it look, you know, not like it's a primered up Bondo bucket. So I got the Jeep moved over the other side of the lift bay here, and I've got it all masked up. This time I decided to take the doors off. I think it'd be a lot easier to take the doors off than to monkey around underneath them and try to get it all sprayed out nice. On the other side, I sprayed the clear really dry, and that kind of sucks, but I think I was too worried about running it, kind of weaving in and out between the doors. So this will probably fix that. This will be a lot easier. I think it'll go a lot quicker too. So I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna shoot my sealer on. I'm gonna do the wheel well. I'm gonna wait and do a chip guard on that when it's up in the air, but I'm gonna seal it now, and then I'll put the base on here on the rockers. So I got this up in the air, and I seam sealed all of my seams on the underneath, and I got it painted with the epoxy primer, excuse me, the epoxy sealer. And I sprayed on this 3M product called Rocker Guard. And it's kind of a textured, if I catch it in the light you can see it, it's kind of a textured coating. It's hard. It's not very rubbery, although if I put it on thicker, maybe it'd feel a little more rubbery to me. But this is the first time I've used it. And I used 2 cans on this side. So I've got from the wheel well here down, grab my light, down on this side. And I don't know, I've got mixed feelings about it. I was expecting something a little thicker. I was expecting something more like this. I'm not sure what that was. Maybe that was some kind of a spray on seam sealer that the factory used, but that stuff is rock hard. I don't know. I was looking for something kind of like that. This is more like a chip guard that you see on the outsides of fenders and stuff. But anyway, I think it'll protect it good and fine. It was expensive, $22, $23, $5 something a can. I got 4 cans on here, so I think I'm just gonna call it good there. And I'm gonna shoot some color on this, the same color that I painted the, whatever you call those, the rockers. I think I remember saying on camera a couple times that I'm putting what I feel is way more effort into this Jeep than it's really worth. And I'm really not a huge ZJ fan. I mean, they're cool. I'm working on this one, but it wouldn't be my first choice. I'd rather be working on my Wrangler. But this is going to be like a daily driver kind of deal, and I'm really kind of putting the effort into this one just to kind of see how everything holds up with the techniques that I use and everything, because I'm like, I am by no means a professional, you know, body man or anything. I'm just kind of learning as I go, and I've learned a lot of things. There's a lot of things I wish I did different in the early stages in the TJ project. Stuff I can't really easily go back and change now, but I'm just kind of trying out products, seeing how I like it and how it lasts, so I'll know for projects down the road, because I'm sure I'll be working on plenty old rusty rigs years to come. Well, isn't that pretty? Pretty ugly. Oh well. It protects the bodywork I did. That's the main purpose, painting it. And remember, these go over that, so let's see about that much of it. You know, this paint, I don't really have much into this paint, because the base coat was going to be thrown out. That was just a mix from a bunch of other jobs, and the clear coat I had here at my shop, it's like a ½ gallon. It's been kicking around here for a couple years. I did have to buy a cold weather activator for the clear, but that was like 30 bucks. And then of course these expensive masking tape. It's like, oh, what is it? 4 rolls for 20 bucks, something like that. Where I get it anyway. Yeah, I got the grill put back in the headlights. And the fenders are just thrown on there because I don't have another place for them. I'll get those bolted on and adjusted up soon here, but just kind of getting a look at it, and it's not too bad. Could be a lot worse. I think that silvered with the blue kind of tint to it that I had, that would just be terrible there. I'm glad I went with a darker. If we get up close and you catch the reflection of that shop light, now you can see all those different colored sparkles in there. Kind of catch some blues and yellows and a little bit of everything in there. This is just a mixed up pot of paint that was going to be trashed, so could have been worse. I see a lot of green in there also. I don't know if you can see that on camera. A lot of dark gray, but I see a lot of like a green base. Just talking about the metallics. And of course, I'm not going to bother buffing it out. I was going to leave that orange peel right on it, because I mean, look at the rest of the fender. It's all scuffed up. Yeah, these are junk. I'm going to end up putting flares or something else on it eventually.